Welcome to I Am. I'm David Andrade. There are those times in life when we want to advance and we just can't find the right mindset, the right motivation, the right energy to move forward. But do you realize that you put yourself in an expanding mindset almost every day and you disregard its massive simplicity and beauty? How many of you at some point during your day will be sitting alone, driving alone, exercising alone, when the sound of one of your favorite exciting songs is heard, and you turn up the volume and you just let go? You dance if you are standing. You play the drums on your steering wheel as you drive. You grab a hairbrush and sing along as though you were on stage. Then as soon as the song ends, you go back to quietly doing what you were doing, not realizing what you just did. Much more happened in those 3 minutes than you realize. There was what I call the I Am Cascade, an intercellular neurological expression of one's true being taking place, taking you to the energetic reaches of your existence. It took you to a place of euphoria, of belief, of dreams. It allowed you to become an emotional juggernaut. And after the song ended, you just let go of the powerhouse of strength, only thinking you were just listening to a song. And for those 3 minutes, you were on top of the world, and you just did it all in a blink of an eye. What you did in that moment was release a perfect definition in your mind of an identity that you cherish, that you love. And in another split second, you let go, redefined yourself, and came back to a previous existence. This is how quickly you can choose a new direction in life, in a blink of an eye. While your favorite song was playing, you didn't think of becoming a dancer. You danced. You didn't think of how to play the drums. You drummed. You didn't think of how good you could sing. You sang. You didn't think if you could play the guitar. You just played it. And your mind took you to where you wanted to go, into a dream. It stepped outside of your ring of life, into the vastness of your existence. Some right now will say, nah, I was just listening to a song. But the power behind a song is mesmerizing, and I use it every day to reinforce a new ring of life, to build and solidify a new neurobiological channel for a new direction I want to head. There are so many chemical and neural reactions taking place. The idea is to learn how to harness that power. This is what I do. I use music to build. I use music to reinforce. I use music to become. And we all do this all the time. When I want to reinforce a new ring in my life, I reinforce it by playing one of my favorite songs, a song that pumps me up, gets me excited. I focus on what I want to bring forward to my ring, play my song, and become who I am. What a euphoric feeling when one just lets go, embraces their true nature, and allows life to take over. I find my focus, my new direction. I refine who I am. I run my song and play it loud. And all the while, I'm repeating my definition of my I am. Some people use subliminal affirmation tapes. I prefer loud, clear I am definitions and repetition. As I am in the state of euphoria, I want to place my mind in a state of being, a state of clear definition of the person that I am accomplishing. I want to reinforce new neurobiological channels that build a new subconscious behavior. And you know what the beautiful part to all this is? Not 1 ounce of change happened. You only chose what already exists in you. Excitement, euphoria, freedom of surrounding, freedom of fear, freedom of confines. All this happens in a matter of seconds. Music allows you to instantly choose from your plethora of emotions awaiting you. But then we stop and revert back to where we started. Why? After the song ends, we wish we could live even a portion of that exuberance every day. We sit back and hope to change to that person who just jumped out of their skin. What we forget is that you just did it. You just did what you seek. But we believe that something needs to change in order to do what we just did. We don't believe what we just did is us, but someone outside of us. Yet what we just did was who we are. We merely struck a key on a piano that is rarely used. But when struck, it can be used to compose an entirely new transformative melody. So much more is happening to your life, mind, and body than you can imagine when your favorite song is played. There's a complexity taking place in the background in order to simplify your existence. Music is so powerful, and we all use it throughout our lives to give vibrancy to our state of being. We just have to understand that it is more powerful than you have ever imagined. Music allows you to become instantly, and you have always disregarded its beauty as a building platform for your life. You always thought it was something you only listened to, danced to, made you euphoric for a brief period of time. Music helped me in every stage of developing my method. Every time I felt my FLS or my false life script coming to visit, I would turn on a favorite song, become, and accomplish. Boom. Think of it this way. Think of your life as a piano, or the full name pianoforte. This instrument has 88 keys. That's it, 88 keys, but can elicit some of the most simple melodies, chopsticks, to some of the most extravagant compositions, El Contrabandista, which is considered one of the most complicated songs to play, and all using a variety of 88 keys. It all depends on how many keys and the environment one decides to place each key in, which will determine the outcome. Play a key softly, forcefully, or use a small selection of the keys to take advantage of the entire keyboard. Same as one's life. Play an emotion softly, play that emotion forcefully, or play a variety of emotions to elicit your greatness. It is your choice. There is nothing to change about the piano, only to learn to take advantage of all the inherent beauty. And it is your true I am that inherently determines how many keys you will choose to strike in your own life. The great thing about life is we don't have 88 keys. We have unlimited keys to strike. You decide. You choose how many you will play. Music allows one to become instantly. Music played a big part in developing the method and authoring my book. Several groups I would listen to would be OneRepublic, Coldplay, The Script, Eminem, The Verve, Juice WRLD. The understanding of the power of music is so intriguing that even it is used at the Department of Veterans Affairs under the music therapy program to help combat PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. The study showed a positive benefit in relieving PTSD symptoms as a result of music intervention. In addition, findings suggest that the music therapy was effective in reducing depression symptoms and improving health-related quality of life. Think about this. When was there a time when you were feeling down, withdrawn, then you turned on your favorite song and it whisked you out of that somber mood and lifted your spirit instantly? The song only gave you a belief that you could be happy, positive, encouraged, all by choosing a new state of being. No change at all. In fact, stop right now. Find one of your favorite songs. I'm going to show you. Watch how easy it is to become. And we often disregard this power, but watch how quickly you can do this. Okay, what song gets you motivated, gets you excited, gets you pumped up? Find that song. And then stand up and turn it up loud. But this is going to be a little different because you are now consciously thinking about this. So there's going to be a different play in your mind on how you're going to proceed. But now that you're consciously thinking of using music to alter your mental state, what your mind will do is your mind, or your FLS, will be aware of this and will make you feel embarrassed, cautious, uncomfortable in order to hinder your advancement. Why do you think that you can sing and dance without reservation when you are by yourself? And if requested to replicate that in front of someone, you bow out. Some will claim embarrassment or other excuses to not do it. But notice, if you can do it by yourself, you can do this in front of many. The only thing that has to happen is new neurobiological channels need to be reinforced. Your subconscious knows what you're planning before you do. When you listen to music, you just let go and don't think about this on a conscious level. You will go crazy and sing and dance. But once the use of it is introduced as a life-advancing method, the subconscious will kick in and want you to put a stop to it. The job of the I Am method is to teach you the expedience of redefining yourself as quickly as possible. And for me, music is my fuel. Now, go back to your song and turn it up loud. Feel it affecting your body. Now, think about the true you the same time the song is playing. Who are you? Become who you truly are. Let your song show you who you are. Let go, move to your heart. This is you. Your song unmasks your soul. At that euphoric state, you have become. You bypassed your confines and became. It is that easy. Who does your song allow you to become? Think about it. Define yourself as the song plays. I am, and define yourself. I am, and repeat it over and over and over again. This is where a new neurobiological alteration will happen and start to redirect thought and belief. It wasn't the song that released the emotional state. It was the true you just allowing yourself to be you. The song just gave you the reason to let go and become. You know, when you do this, doesn't it feel great? But you know why you feel great? Because it is the true you just letting go. Now be careful right now. Your FLS or your false life script is telling you that felt great. Let's learn to change to become that person. Let's stop and learn to become that exciting person. Your FLS will take your positive thoughts, try to eliminate them, and take you back to where your FLS feels comfortable. Stop thinking about it and just choose to become. Your mind has all the information it needs, or has the fantastic ability to acquire it. Your mind has buried these powerful, confident emotions thanks to your FLS. In order to feel strong, confident, and sure, start to pull out any hint of your true strength you have buried. You can remember the time you felt empowered. Sit down and think about it. When did you feel strong and vibrant? Remember in the first chapter in my book, I talked about everyone having the power of kings. One just needs the ability to allow oneself to release from one's perceived confines. And for me, music is one of the most powerful tools I use to help me open the floodgates of creativity, to inner power, to confidence, to release my soul into the universe and to find who I am. Thank you for listening. Please share this podcast and help someone find their true self and strength. Go out there and take a bite out of life.